TV. Today you are watching Craft Time with me, Elisha, and we're going to be making a very exciting activity today. So I need to make sure that you're all awake. I know it's Saturday, I know it's the weekend, you want to lie in, but I need to make sure that you're all awake for this very exciting craft. So make sure you shake about, and then I want you to shout as loud as you can towards your screens on the count of 3 that you are ready, okay? 1, 2, 3. Can't hear you, you're all very quiet. I need you to do it again. Extra shakes. Make sure that your voice is all warmed up, that you can shout as loud as you can. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! That was amazing, boys and girls. Well done. So, I think you're all ready. So should we take a look at what we're making today? Okay, so I know the weather's been really hot outside, so I bet you've been having lots and lots of picnics in the garden. And what do you have when you're on a picnic? That's right, you have sandwiches. Now, a sandwich is just 2 pieces of bread, butter and your filling, like this one I have here. But how boring does that look? Especially compared to what we're going to be making today. Today we're going to be making silly sandwiches like this. So I have a really big sweet tooth, so I've got jam, I've got some sprinkles, some chocolate drops, some marshmallows, and then some caramel sauce to decorate on top. And I've also got a tiny little gingerbread man here made out of bread that I can eat with it. Now, does that look more exciting than this boring jam sandwich? That's right, yes it does. So this is what we're going to be making today, and I'll show you what we need. Okay, so this is everything that you are going to need to make your silly sandwiches. So we have obviously a chopping board and knives. Now the knives will be very sharp, so make sure if you're too young to use knives that you have an adult to do it for you, or you have an adult watching over you while you're doing it. We need some butter to go with it, and then also some mayonnaise or salad cream or whatever sauce you want, tomato ketchup, barbecue brown, anything you want that can go on it. Now we have 2 options here. We can make a savoury sandwich or we can make a sweet sandwich. So our savoury one, I've just got some pieces of ham chopped up with some cheese, and that can go with anything else. Our sweet one, I've got some jam, I've got chocolate drops and chocolate buttons, sprinkles, marshmallows, and then I've also got these caramel icings here that I can decorate on top with. Now to get that little shape cut out, you can either make it by yourself or you can use cutters like these. So I just have a little gingerbread man cutter, a heart and a little cross cutter. So you can decide whichever way you want, or you can freehand it. Yep. And we will also obviously need bread to go with our silly sandwiches. Okay, so the first step, we obviously need our bread preparing. So get 2 slices of bread, we're going to put them together and we need to cut the crusts off. Now, to cut the crust off, we need a big sharp knife like this one. So please make sure you have an adult to do this because it is quite sharp and I don't want you to hurt yourselves when you're doing it. Once you've cut off all your crust on your bread, make sure you don't throw away the crust. If you keep them in a little bag, then you can go and feed the birds outside with them. But we don't need this knife anymore, so make sure that it's put away to the side nice and safe. And now we're going to butter these 2 slices of bread. Now you can either do this 2 ways. You can butter 1 slice of bread if you want and leave the other one plain, or you can do both, and then when you cut out the shape out of one of them, then that surface there to stick the sprinkles on your cutout is already there ready for you. So just grab your butter and a knife and butter the bread. If you need an adult to do this, then please get an adult to do this for you. Otherwise, just carry on buttering the bread and then we'll come back to cut out our shape. Okay, so once you've buttered your sides of bread, then just grab your cutter and we're going to cut out a little shape. So I think I'm going to go for the little man. We're just going to put it on this slice of bread here. You can choose whichever one you want though. I'm just going to press it down, but make sure when you do, jiggle it about a little bit. And you might need a knife, a sharp knife like this, so again get an adult, but just to cut round to make sure then that the man stays in a little perfect form when you take it out of the slice of bread. Just like so. So then we've got our little man there, just poke that through. And there we go, we've got our little man cut out and our little man here. Okay, so once we've got our shape cut out here, now we just need to put our filling onto this slice of bread which has no cutout. So I'm going to put my cheese on first. I've cut my cheese to make sure that it's the perfect size to fit onto the bread. And then what you might need, because I want to put the ham on as well, you might need to grab some mayonnaise just to create a little bit of stickiness here so that your ham sticks onto your sandwich. Okay, so I've put my other slice of bread on top, and now I'm going to put the ham in the middle of where we've got that cut out here. Make sure though that when you do it you can add more fillings as well, so you can add cucumber, you can add whatever you want. However, I'm just going to put the ham on, and then I think I'm going to leave it as it is. So just put your ham or whatever filling and just fill the inside of your cutout. Okay, so this is how my sandwich is looking so far. However, you can also add grated cheese on top and get an adult stick it under the grill and make it almost like a toasty. So this is my finished sandwich, but I'm now going to decorate the little man to go on the side. So I think I'm going to get the ham that I used earlier and just pop this around. Maybe make him look like he's got a little top on. And there we go, that's my end result for my savoury sandwich. However, let's move on to how to make a sweet silly sandwich. So in order to make our sweet sandwich, we're going to repeat the first few steps of our savoury sandwich. So just cut off the crust, butter it, and then choose your shape, and then we'll get back to decorating it. I've cut off the crust, buttered the bread, and then I chose the love heart shape and cut that out. I'm going to use jam for my sweet sandwich, and then I've also got a selection of chocolate buttons, chocolate drops, marshmallows and sprinkles to decorate it with. So I think I'm going to start with spreading my jam onto this slice of bread, and then we'll move on to decorating it. here, and I'm going to just tip a couple into my hand, just so then it's easier to sprinkle onto the love heart. Okay, so then I was thinking about using the marshmallows and just putting some around the edge here. Okay, so then I'm going to get my caramel sauce, and all I'm going to do is dot some circles here in the corners. And then I'm also going to spread some along to join them all up. Then I'm just going to get my chocolate buttons, and I'm just going to pop them in the corners where I've got the circles of icing. And then I'm going to get some of these chocolate drops and just dot some of them along here. So now I'm just going to put the finishing touches to my sandwich, and then I'm going to decorate the heart. Okay, so to decorate my heart, I'm just going to put some chocolate drops around the edge. Going to get the sprinkles and sprinkle it in the middle. Okay, boys and girls, so next time you have a picnic, are you going to be making a boring sandwich like this, or are you going to be making a silly sweet and savoury sandwich like this one? Okay, boys and girls, so there we go, we've made our very own sweet and savoury silly sandwiches. Now, I know the weather's not great outside at the moment, but that doesn't mean you can't have a picnic inside. Just put a blanket on the floor, make a silly sandwich, and enjoy the inside with all your family. We'll see you next week. Bye!